We're going to shift gears now and turn towards something much more positive on this Friday. Have you heard of the local group Spring Forward? Well, over the years, they have supported thousands of QC elementary students, whether that's through literacy and academic programs or free after-school and summer activities. So here to tell us more about their mission is Executive Director Robbie McIntyre and Board President Wriedt. Thank you both so much for being here with us today.
Thanks so much, Shelby.
Yeah, thank you, Shelby.
All right, in the past year, how many kids has Spring Forward worked with locally?
This past year, we were a little over 1,100, actually, so we were excited to expand into our 4th school district. We work in Rock Island, Milan, Moline, Coal Valley, East Moline, and we're over in Bettendorf now as well. So,
oh, that's exciting, jumping the river too.
Yeah, jumping the river.
Wow, that's a big deal. And you guys offer a ton of programs. Let's start with some of the after-school enrichment summer programs. What do you do?
So we are year-round in the Rock Island School District. We do all out-of-school time programs. So that could be summer. Summer's our big program, after school, and then intersession when they're on their breaks. We have our summer program in all 4 school districts. So the after-school programs in Rock Island are pretty academic. You know, we pick the kids that need the most help, and then we bring them in and we give them some extra time to, you know, work with the teachers and hopefully bring them up to grade level and up to proficiency.
And that's really exciting with the academic side of things is it's not like you're just, you know, choosing kids at random. You're working with the teachers to figure out who might need a little extra help.
Correct. So yeah, our partnerships with the school district are a big reason why we are successful, I believe. You know, they have skin in the game. They help us pick the kids, they provide the program sites, and they really are, they're critical to the success we've had. So we couldn't do it without them. And Laura, our board president, she's one of our community partners at the Figgy as well. So, you know, we try to work with as many organizations as we can, give kids experiences they probably haven't had before, opportunities they haven't had before, and then I know that's how Laura got involved, so.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm sure kids go on the field trips all the time with Spring Forward. Have they come to the Figgy?
Oh, they have.
I can imagine.
You know, not only, well, first of all, it's great being part of that partnership. We get to see them weekly throughout the year during certain intersessions, summer programming. So we get to know those students pretty well, one-on-one even, and then to see that magic happen when they come in for an experience at the Figgy. For many, it's their very first time being in a museum period, an art museum even better. So, you know, that's one of the things I think I love so much about Spring Forward is that it allows learning to be fun. You know, it's just, you see the joy in the faces of all the students. I think typically they don't really feel like it's, you know, school time, even though they're at school settings or outside.
Okay, well, I just have to ask then, what are some things at the Figgy that impress students the most if they've never been to a museum before?
Honestly, I'll have to be real. Our elevator is quite impressive to most.
It is. If you haven't been, it's huge.
But I think what's magical to them is if they have been to the Figgy before, the fact that we change our exhibitions fairly often, it's like they might remember one thing and see either an artwork in a new place or new artworks that are out for them to enjoy. But we have definitely the favorites there at the Figgy.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Well, you guys offer these programs for free, but we know that free is expensive. How are you able to do this?
We're pretty fortunate that we have a lot of area generosity and foundations that give to us. So I would say foundations are mostly our support. We don't get a lot of government, federal or state funding, so we're pretty unique in that way. So, you know, we're lucky to be supported pretty well in the community through individual donors and a lot of the area foundations. So, and then the school districts, of course, you know, like I said, they contract us for some of our programs. And then what they like about us most is that the money they're able to give us, we're able to multiply it and multiply the impact because of what we bring to the table. So they find us to be pretty impactful partners for them.
Seriously, I mean, we're looking at some of the field trips that the kids have gone on. You guys have gone outside to Nahant Marsh, is that right?
Yeah.
I mean, you do swimming lessons, you do things all over the place. So if a parent wants to get their kid involved, how can they do so?
Well, we do have a level of open enrollment, but a lot of these students are selected for the programs. So, you know, if your school selects your student, please enroll them as quick as you can. But we know that the programs are good whether or not you have academic challenges. So we always want to open it up and get as many students as we can. So we pick kids, but then there's always a level of open enrollment. So if you're in one of the districts that we serve, I mean, just check with your teacher. Elementary students are what we mainly serve. So yeah, just check with your teacher, see if you have a program. If you don't, check in and see how you can get one, right? Because we can maybe bring one over.
Absolutely. And before I let you guys go, if someone wants to support Spring Forward's mission, do you accept donations and/or volunteers?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, both, please.
Short answer.
Both. Yeah, volunteers, feel free to see our website, www.springforwardqca.org. You can donate there or contact us to volunteer because we always like to curate things that you want to do. If you want to read with students, we can read with students. You want to go on field trips, you want to put some worms on hooks for kids while they're fishing, we can hook you up with that too. So.
But I also think that the end of year campaign that we'll be having letters going out very soon. If you receive one of those letters or you know about Spring Forward, even just sharing the word about it, I think is really important. So,
Seriously.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you so much for coming on today. I really appreciate your time and all the work that you guys do with hundreds of local kids. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Great, thank you.
For you guys at home, if you want to share this story or get involved with Spring Forward, we have all the info up at WQAD.com underneath the As Seen on TV tab.